Now then, I hope you're all doing well. In this video, I wanted to put together some highlights of my year so far. I'm having the time of my life. I've been able to experience so many new things, and I've met so many new friends along the way as well. So I just wanted to put together 5 quick highlights of my 2023 season so far. So starting off with number 5 is Walsall Scare Maze, which is an experience based in Walsall, if you didn't guess. It's a Halloween event that runs for certain dates throughout October. I got to check it out with quite a few friends for the first time this year, and it was definitely a highlight for me. The event itself is rather small, however, that the quality of the Scare Maze itself was world class. It was preview night, so I can only assume it's going to get better and better throughout the October period, like most scare mazes do as the actors get used to things. But Walsall itself was certainly a highlight, and I'm due to return again very soon to experience another maze that they're opening later on this month. But yeah, Walsall, if you haven't done it, I would fully recommend checking Walsall Scare Maze out. It's very, very cheap, and it's a very fun evening for definite. So at number 4, we have Tully's Shocktoberfest, which is Europe's largest scare park. I got to experience that earlier on in October alongside some friends, which was an extremely world-class event with, I think it was 9 mazes, all varied in their own ways with different storylines. The event itself had rides, plenty of places to eat, a massive merch shop. The event was just incredible to experience, and it's definitely something I will want to be checking out from year to year. And I can only see that event getting stronger and stronger over the years, and I can actually see them in time adding more mazes as well, which could only make that experience even more incredible. So Tully's has definitely been a highlight for me this year, and just being able to experience that with alongside other friends within the community was a major bonus as well. But yeah, Tully's is definitely up there if you haven't done that before. So at number 3, we have the Towers Times Summer Festival event, which took place at Alton Towers Resort. If you don't know, Towers Times, an attraction source, basically a group of enthusiasts who host events at theme parks around the UK, mainly at Alton Towers, but at other theme parks as well, where it's just a massive group of enthusiasts all come together. We get things such as exclusive ride time on rides or behind the scenes, or other things such as talks and Q&As, things like that. But they hosted a Towers Times Summer Festival event earlier in the summer, and it was the most incredible day I've probably ever had at a theme park, specifically at Alton Towers. It's just my most memorable day I've ever had. The evening was the major highlight of the event, is where after the day we'd spent in the park, we all went to the Alton Towers Hotel. We had the conference room booked out. We had a talk by John Burton, and then a big party afterwards where we all got drunk, partied away, danced, and it was just basically one big family all together in one room. All nerds basically just living the best life, and it was just an incredible experience. So that has been a major highlight for me this year. So at number 2, we've got Plopsaland de Pan over in Belgium. Me and a few friends got to experience that earlier on in the year. Fortunately, the journey there didn't go to plan. We did unfortunately end up breaking down. Thanks to the AA, they did save us, got us back on the road, and we ended up at Plopsaland after a very, very long and stressful journey. We got to spend a couple of days there. We had originally planned to go to Walibi, Belgium. However, due to the car troubles, we decided to scrap that and just stick to Plopsaland, so that we didn't have to put many miles on the car. Anyway, the park itself was an incredible experience. Every time you experience a new park, it's always an amazing first time. You never have the same experience in the same park again. But it was great to ride the Ride to Happiness, which is now my number 1 roller coaster. They've also got a great roller coaster in Anubis, the Gerstlauer launch coaster. They do have a wooden roller coaster there called Heidi, but unfortunately it wasn't particularly very good in my opinion. But the park overall was a major highlight, and the trip itself was just a major highlight. It was stressful, but we just had a great time when we made the best of it. We even got drunk, extremely drunk one night on Belgian beer, just because I think we just had enough one night with getting back home. So yeah, but overall, great experience was Plopsaland, Belgium. So at number 1, we have Energylandia over in Poland, which I checked out in January with Danny and Simon for the first time. We got to check out the likes of Zadra and RMC hybrid coaster. You've got Hyperion, a Intamin mega coaster. Both of them coasters are still in my top 3. Zadra is at number 2, Hyperion at number 3. World class and just extremely amazing roller coasters to experience, and we experienced them in the cold, so I can only imagine what they would run like in the summer periods when once warmed up. But what an incredible park. We got to experience 15 different roller coasters in the same day. It was quiet. Things were very cheap, such as the merch. The food was cheap. Drinks were cheap. And we just had the most incredible day, and even got night rides on this first ever visit. So just what a highlight of 2023, and that is my first ever proper European trip as an enthusiast, and it is what an incredible experience. And Energylandia is still to this day my number 1 theme park, and it's definitely my biggest highlight of 2023. So that's my 2023 year/season so far. The season is slowly coming to a close. However, towards the back end of the year, I'll put out another video summarising the year that I've had this year. And I've also got plenty of other trips that I'm planning with Danny and Simon and others for next year. But if you've stayed this long, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.